plain and simple, I was in 5th grade sitting at a table. It was like 4 people at the table, 2 on that side, 2 on this side, facing each other. There was a girl sitting next to me and a guy sitting across from me. The guy and I are writing in a notebook and passing notes back and forth. We're like, she's mine. And he's like, no, she's mine. Fuck you. Like cussing each other out like bad. And like the girl's just sitting there the whole time knowing exactly what we're talking about. And she's like, well, I guess we'll see who wins. The teacher is like, what are you guys doing back there? So she comes up and she's like, let me see the notebook. And I'm like, mm-mm. She's like, let me see it now. So she reads all this terrible. Imagine a 5th grader writing to another 5th grader.
You just learned how to curse.
We barely even knew what we were saying, but we were saying.
Like, you shit ass, fuck, bitch.
Yeah, it was bad. So we did that. I got written up, had to go home. It was a Friday when I had to go home and get this paper signed with a printout of what all the stuff on the notebook said. I waited till Monday morning to get it signed. Mm-hmm. My dad was pissed. I was grounded for like 2 weeks. I like never got grounded. I was grounded. So that all happened. I go back to school the next day. I was a bad kid, I guess, looking back on things. We go to like reading time. We'd go to our reading groups. My best friend, he was in my reading group. So obviously we're doing some dumb shit. Things are gonna happen. So I take Elmer's glue, like the liquid, I take his hand. Because, you guys ever do that thing where you put like glue on your hand and peel it off?
Oh, my God.
So we were doing that, but I was like, give me your hand. I squirted the entire bottle of glue. I was such an asshole.
Dude.
I'm sorry, buddy, that I did this to you. I'm really sorry because he cried, I think. I put the entire bottle in his hand and put his hand in his pocket, like forced him to put his hand in his pocket. And the teacher was like, what are you guys doing? And he starts crying and snitches on me, as he probably should have, because I was being a dick. And like the teacher is like, Austin, come here, you're getting written up. And I was like, oh, I cannot get written up back to back, like on Friday and on Monday. That's terrible. So she's like, I start crying and she's like, go out in the hall now. So like we go out in the hall. And she was like friends with my grandma that worked at that school, because her daughter actually went to that school. And she was like, give me one good reason that I shouldn't write you up right now. And I was like, because my dad will beat my ass. Like, please don't. It's like, please don't. She was like, all right, like I'll let you get away with it this time, but any more shit and you're done. Like, you're cooked. And I was like, okay, I will be good. And I was really good after that.
That's good, dude.
Works me up.
I bet.
It's great. I did tell her, I was like, my dad will beat me.
Dropping that on you, and it's like, oh, well, I can't.
I mean, he wouldn't have he really wouldn't have beat my ass. He might have like smacked me or spanked me or some weird shit, but.